What's up, everybody? Today we're checking out a new bike. Look it right here, folded up. This is called the Engwe L20 2.0. Well, without further ado, let's get into it. Maybe you live in a small apartment, right? Maybe you live in a big city like New York City, LA, or one of those places, and you're looking to commute on an e-bike, and you got a small apartment, a little bit of space, but you need something with long range, ton of features, and just priced well. The Engwe L20 2.0. Let's check it out. The bike does come with tools as well. Adequate, I would say, to get the job done. Not the fastest way to set the bike up. Can't mess it up. R for right and L for left. It's written. As you can see, there's a marker over there that tells you which one is which. Get your wrench over here and tighten things up. The seat does come with this quick release hatch mechanism. You just slip your seat pole in there, slide it down, squeeze the clamp, and you're good to go. Warm tip, pull this piece out a little bit more because during shipping and they're tossing these boxes around, this is to protect the derailleur here. So if you find you're squished in from too close to the derailleur, pry it out a little bit. The wheels can inflate from 25 to 46 psi. It does come soft, so an air pump is definitely something to keep handy in your house. The bike comes with instructions. Looks like it's in English. Yes, nice and colorful. This one is probably the easiest that I've done so far because it's so small, so compact, and comes, for the most part, pre-assembled. If you look at this company's website, you will see that they have a ton of bikes, and it looks like they've been doing this for a very long time. And that's why this bike came very well packaged. You could tell that they are not new to this. I like this color. It comes with a choice of red, green, or black. Could have put on the handlebar first, but I think that with the wheels on and seeing that it comes with the side stand already hooked on already, it just makes it easier to put the side stand down when both wheels are on, and then put the handlebar on for last. Charger's got a nice sleek look to it. It's 58 volts, 2 amps output. Make sure you plug into the wall, and then take your little piece right here and plug it into the battery. When you plug it into the battery, it's gonna light up red. As soon as it's fully charged, it will go back to green. It's as simple as that. It does come with fully adjustable suspension in the front. Here you have your adjustable everything. So I'm like wondering, well, what happens to the back? No suspension at the back. You can't see any suspension here built into the frame or anything. But look at the seat, right? While you're going over bumps and stuff. Most bikes will make you buy that yourself. You'll have to go online, look for a company that sells suspension seat posts, and most bikes you'll also have to buy a seat of your own because the seats don't usually come very comfortable. This seat looks very, very plush and comfy. Just look at this. Ooh la la. The front bar, it's just these 4 screws here, and you get the front rack mounted. I'm not going to be doing it because I'm not going to be doing my groceries or any heavy fetching. I already have a rear rack, which is more than good enough for me. I like the fact that these fenders are metal. They're not plastic, so they didn't really cheap out where it counts, right? If you're commuting, you might have to be commuting in the rain. Like, that's just the way it is. So both front and rear, press this forward and loose the latch. That's how easy it is to detach. And to attach, just press, and then it folds into 2. Look at that. You just bend it and fold it. That's it. It literally folds up and takes up very minimal space. Remember, you can do the same thing with the handle. You just press this clip up and detach it and fold the handle down. And there you go. It comes with a front light wired in so you can turn it on and off. It also comes with a rear light wired in. At this price point, you pretty much have everything that you need. You don't have to go out and buy anything. This bike is as plug and play as it gets. Now, if I really wanted to nitpick, I would talk about this grip because it is very stiff and hard. Very hard. But yeah, it has everything. It has the full controls, which we'll go through once the charger goes green. It comes with a bell, not a fancy bell, but a bell nevertheless. A bell's a bell, right? And the display, I'm excited to see what this looks like. Now let's go see how it rides. Specs and features is one thing, but just how a bike rides, how it feels, That's important, even at 799 bucks. It's got a nice nifty handle. Okay, that's not gonna fit. Lucky me, there's a little lever there. You just push the lever and up goes the seat. Line it up with the tracks. I'm sure this is a lot easier if you have two hands. And slide it all in. Close down the handle, just press. Now I can close my seat back. Pretty cool. Keys goes in. It has one turn. Still allows me to pull out the key, and then a second turn. So I'm on the second turn, which is the full turn. The keys cannot come out if you try to pull it out. So it's just hanging there. I don't know, like, have you ever seen the delivery guy bikes? That's how it is. They're always riding around with the keys hanging there. Now I see why. All right, let's hit the power button at the bottom here. Power this bad boy up. There it is. It's fully powered up and on. The display, I don't know if you can see well here on the GoPro, but I can see quite clearly. And the sun is beating, ooh, the sun is beating down. And I can see this pretty clearly. And it's color, which is nice. And you select your gears up and down by the press of the button. Quite simple. Quite nice, easy to use. I like it. I've never ridden with these type of brakes before. All the e-bikes I've had, like the very first e-bike that I've ever had, has had hydraulic brakes. So this is the first time I'm going to be riding with cable brakes. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But as long as it does the job, I'm not going to complain for 799 bucks, right? So I'm in the lightest gear right now, and it feels good. Like for commuting purposes, the seat feels comfortable too. I thought the handlebars would be uncomfortable, but they're not. Overall, the bike feels smooth in first gear. Nice, comfortable. I want to ramp it up a little bit. Okay, I'm going in second gear. The gear shift nice and smooth too. Of course, the bike is new. And I also have a twist throttle over here, so I can twist. Whoa, the twist is... this bike's pretty aggressive. For a commuter bike, I'm surprised. You can get around. I get around. Yeah, you can get around with this thing. I can actually commute on this. Commute fast? I don't know. We're only in gear 2. Let's go to 3. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, it's got a little punch. Gear 3. Okay, take it easy, gear 3. Takes me to 14 miles an hour. Feels good. Very nice commuter bike. I wouldn't say this is a long range bike, even though we don't know how long the battery is going to last. That I'll have to test for you. But so far, I started with 0 on the odometer. I've done 1.3 miles, according to this, and so far, so good. Oh, we're approaching some water. I don't know if this is water resistant, if it's got an IP rating. We'll go through the water slowly, just in case. Nice. Now, let's say you go on the throttle, like I'm going on the throttle, and you touch the brake actually cuts out the throttle. So you don't have to worry about if you get stuck and you panic and you're holding on the throttle and you don't realize and you're trying to brake, the brake will shut off the throttle. So that's a good thing. I like when you're pedaling how it brings the power on nice and smoothly. And this bike just feels like a really nice commuter bike. I'm sure I can get 20 miles out of this bike easily. Feels nice. I like it. I really like this bike. The other thing is, this is the first e-bike that's actually come into my home that my wife says she would want to ride. She looks at this e-bike and she says, oh, this is like a bicycle. You know, the other e-bikes that I've had all have the fat tire, and this is a fat tire, but it's not fat to the point where it looks like a motorcycle or an off-road bike. It still looks like a bicycle. So you get the stability that the fat tires offer and the comfort of not having to worry about falling off a bike. And because of the size and the way the bike is built, you still get that feel of a bicycle, or that look, I should say, of a bicycle. Really nice. Really nice. So overall, a lot of positive things to say about this bike. It's fast. It handles great. Perfect for commuting. I mean, right now it's kicking me up to 26 miles an hour when I pedal. That's insane. That's insane. I'm doing 26 miles an hour, 27 miles an hour when you pedal. And you can feel this bike cook, but it does take a while once you slow down for it to pick back up again. And I guess that's how you save battery too. But yeah, this is definitely a fast bike. It handles well for its size. Love it. Overall, great package. I have to use a combination of throttle and pedal because when you pedal, it doesn't kick in fast enough. So I go on the throttle. And then once I reach to about 20 miles an hour and you start pedaling, then this thing will push you up to 26, 27 on the speedometer. Now, when you're pedaling, it does take a while for the acceleration or the power to kick in. So bear that in mind. It doesn't kick in instantaneously like some other e-bikes, but it does kick in smoothly. It's smooth, smooth sailing. I like it. I really like it. Let's try it another time. Whoa. Okay, 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 okay. So before I wasn't smashing on the cable brakes because I felt like it was gonna snap. I didn't want to squeeze too hard, but I just squeezed the crap out of it and nothing snapped. So the cable is holding. It's just with hydraulic brakes, like when you mash the brakes, you feel the pressure being applied to the brakes. This here, with the cable brakes, you feel the pressure in your hand like a bicycle. You feel that pressure in the brake lever. Whoa. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna start trusting the brakes. I'm gonna stop beating up on these cable brakes. You just gotta squeeze hard, but the harder you squeeze, the harder you stop. It's not bad. The thing with cable brakes is that it does need adjusting from time to time, especially as it wears or you apply more pressure, whereas hydraulic will take you all the way till your pads are done. But I think for the price, I'm okay with the brakes, and the bike's pretty nifty, so you'll be all right. One other thing to note, the bike does not come with a bottle holder for you to put your bottle holder, but it does come with accommodation for you to put a bottle holder. So maybe take a trip to your favorite bike store or just head to Amazon and order a bottle holder. They're universal, they'll fit. So that's pretty much all this bike's missing. It's got off-road tires, so I'm pretty sure it'll do all right there. It's got suspension, it's pretty comfortable. I don't see why not. Okay, I'm actually not ghosting that much. Yep, handling the bumps well, handling the road well, keeps up in traffic. Oh my God. So yeah, I like the bike. I like the bike. I think it has a purpose. I love the price point on this bike. It's just so hard to resist. A lot of people in New York City might think, look, I want to buy an e-bike, but when winter comes, I'm pretty much grounded. So I don't want to spend a lot of money, but I do want to get to work and back home every day. I mean, I did 6.6 miles easy with this thing, even topping out at 26, 27 miles an hour, and I've barely only lost 1 bar. Up hills, pretty well. Going uphill does decent. This is a pretty steep hill. Handles it. This bike will pretty much handle anything that you throw at it, but it will come at the expense of the battery. Like, I've been pushing this bike hard and it's been handling it uphill, 26, 27 miles an hour, a lot of on and off acceleration, and it's been handling it well. But the cost is the battery. 8.6 miles in the odometer, and I've lost 2 bars already because I've just been riding so aggressive. So I don't know about you, but I'd rather have a bike that doesn't back down, even though it's a commuter, that I can push, that I can pressure, and it will say, you know what, I got you, at the expense of the battery, as opposed to making the battery limited so that it can give you that really long range, but not giving me the power if I want it. Very impressed overall for what it is. Highly recommend this bike. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you hit like and subscribe so when I release more videos about this bike, you can see it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this bike, especially at the price point and the features that it offers and the power that it can provide. With that being said, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. Let me know what you guys think of the Engwe L20 2.0 in the comment section, and I will catch you guys, well, in the next video.